Hello guys, welcome to my weekly Linux news, 18th March 2018. And we kick off this week's news with a new version of one of the major desktop environments for Linux, Gnome 3.28 released. As always, the Gnome community has fixed many bugs, but I'll focus on the major new features of this release. The first one is Choose Your Favorites. Nautilus now makes it easier to keep track of your favorite files or folders by starring them. You can find the files later simply by going to the special location called Starred on the left pane. Next, we have personal organization improvements, of which I picked the new month view in Calendar. Events are now easier to read, and you can expand cells which are overcrowded with events. The default Cantarell font has also been redesigned to improve readability. And if you use Gnome boxes, now you can automatically download operating system images straight from the new box assistant and share files between the host and virtual machines using drag and drop. There's also an experimental usage application with a minimal interface. Finally, if you were expecting the quarter tiling feature, you'll be disappointed as it was postponed again to version 3.30. Up next, and continuing within graphical user interfaces, i3 Window Manager 4.15 released. There were literally dozens of small improvements that as a whole make i3 even more powerful. For instance, introduce resize set with PPT height PPT for tiling windows. This can be used, for instance, to create a Quake-style drop-down terminal using Alacrity, like I've seen someone mentioning on a Reddit thread. Regarding bug fixes, perhaps the most welcome one was don't raise floating windows when focused because of focus follows mouse. Up next, Wine 3.4 released. Following the previous release, version 3.4 of Wine consolidates the support for Vulkan, which is a high-performance, low-level 3D graphics API with lower overhead than OpenGL. There's now integration between the Vulkan interface and the X11 driver, which should translate into greater performance for Vulkan games. There's also better handling of privilege instructions on x86-64. Hex edit dialog improvements in regedit. Assortment of patches merged from Wine staging. And of course, a lot of bug fixes. You can follow the link for these Wine changes that I provide on the description and check whether a particular bug was fixed or not. And to wrap it up this week, Firefox 59 released. Well, let me start with the bad news first. Client-side decorations didn't make it into this release. For those who don't know, this is the name of the feature that allows the tab bar to merge with the title bar of the window, saving crucial vertical space and providing a better look, similar to what Google Chrome has had for a few years now. This was the most anticipated feature planned for Firefox 59, but unfortunately it was delayed until version 60. From what I've read, it was somewhat buggy, and it has been fixed in Firefox 60 beta. Now the good news. Performance enhancements. Faster load times for content on the Firefox homepage, faster page load times by loading either from the networked cache or the cache on the user's hard drive, improved graphics rendering using off-main thread painting for Mac users. This is only for Mac users and not for Linux yet. Added features for Firefox screenshots. Basic annotation lets the user draw on and highlight saved screenshots, recropping to change the viewable area of saved screenshots. Enhanced Web Extensions API. improved real-time communications capabilities. And finally, added settings in About Preferences to stop websites from asking to send notifications or access your device's camera, microphone, and location, while still allowing trusted websites to use these features. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to watch more news or reviews, click the button below to subscribe to my channel. As always, use Linux long and prosper.